What is up, guys? Half Slab Bacon here with the channel update. Yeah, I know, it's like the channel update I promised like a week ago. Sorry guys, sorry. I know this job's very negatively impacting my ability to get videos out. And trust me when I tell you it's something I'm not happy with. I will kind of give you an explanation, then let's go into the important stuff about the channel. So basically, let's just say there's some issues at this workplace. I was aware of them when I started. Mostly they are on the shift I trained to and transferred for. I wasn't necessarily fully understanding the extent how bad they are. And that's led to me working like the last couple weeks, pushing like 70 hours a week, which I can assure you is not going to continue for very long. This week might be kind of hectic as well. There's some people on vacation, etc. But it's not going to continue long. Let's just say this. I'm not overly confident that the measures being taken, which aren't all up to me, are going to improve things to fix the issues long term, which kind of leaves me on the fence. It's a good job, but it might just be good for right now. Let's put it that way. I'm keeping my options open. If things don't settle down, then I will be leaving. Because I don't feel like I have balance right now. I have no work-life balance, okay? My family's time's doing okay. It's not terrible. And when you start a new job, you expect a little bit of imbalance in the personal life. But YouTube's grinded to a halt because of this job, which is not good. And it's not really letting up near as quick as I thought it would be. So we'll see where things go. There might be a job change because of that. There might not. Things might improve. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, I need to move into what I can consider a realistic schedule. So, this also prompts me to discuss some things that I wanted to discuss anyways. And let's actually start with that. From this day forward, the SMPs collabing with other YouTubers are done, guys. I've tried a couple of times. They just don't work. Okay. Predominantly because of trying to schedule collabs with other people and having schedule conflicts. You know, I'm not a young man that's just going to school and playing video games. I'm an older guy that has kids and a family and has to pay bills, etc., etc. And because of that, I don't get along with younger people on servers. Not necessarily all younger people, but, you know, like to join a server full of 20-year-olds, I don't necessarily relate. I'm old enough to be their father, you know? And then you take examples of people I do get along with, like Survival Craft, scheduling conflicts. Again, we're all, you know, none of us are professional YouTubers. We're trying to raise a family, take care of kids, and do the YouTube thing. Collabs just never seem to work out, and I end up feeling like I'm playing another single-player world, trying to keep another single-player series going on top of Bacon's world, which tends to burn me out. At least the few times I've tried now, it has. So just not going to happen, guys, anymore. I'm going to stop that. And part of the reason is I would rather just focus on Bacon's world. And if we're going to have a server, have it be a server that I only film on occasionally and that I only play on occasionally with you guys. Now, the other one, Minecraft maps. At the moment, I don't feel comfortable, starting them back up again. So they're on hiatus. Soon as I can, Dwarven Dark is amazing. I want to get back into it. We did one episode and then my life went crazy. So we will reboot that one. The first map back is going to be that one. A lot of you seem to like maps, so we'll get back into it as soon as I feel confident that I can add it onto the schedule. And that's where we'll start. We'll reboot Dwarven Dark, and I'll try and get the voice acting started, because last time I was having issues with it, so I was having to read text. Before I reboot it, I'll make sure the voice acting's working so I don't have to read the text. Now, that basically leaves us with, guys, Bacon's World, Arc, because Arc's never going anywhere. That's a thing for me and my son. Tutorial videos, and snapshot updates when they're around. And that's what I'd like to focus on from now on, guys. Arc's going to continue to be a part of the channel because I'm going to play it. So, I mean, you don't have to watch it if you don't like it, but if you just like watching me, I'd say check it out. It's going to be on full release soon. When it is, it'll play on a lot less beefier hardware. They've already started optimizing. It's getting a lot better. And the big optimizations haven't even come yet. So it's going to keep going. Tutorial vids, they take a ton of time, guys. But I will keep pumping them out as I design new things, absolutely. And snapshots, I will always do my best to stay on top of those. Bacon's World is where I'm going to focus in terms of Minecraft moving forward, because it seems to be everybody's favorite. And it's one of my favorites too. So we do need to change the schedule at the moment, and I think we're going to try and maintain this, even if I change jobs, whatever. So for the longest time, Bacon's World's been twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. I want to switch that. It's going to go to Wednesdays and Saturdays. With my current work schedule, I think that would be better. And moving forward, I think it actually might be better as well. Arc will probably start coming out on Tuesdays instead of Mondays. Occasionally a second video, depending on how much recording Midget and I do over the weekend later in the week. But right now I'm going to say Tuesdays. It might come early on Mondays, it might not. But when I say this, guys, I'm talking Eastern Standard Time, because that's my time zone. They might come early, they might come late, depending on how things are going at work. They might even come after midnight. So if you don't see them up, it might be because I can't get them out till I get home from work. Okay? So, like Wednesday's Bacon's World might not go up till midnight, because the YouTube automatic scheduling thing, automatic uploading after rendering, all that's kind of broken right now. I never know whether it's going to work or not. It works about half the time. The other half the time I have to manually upload. So I'll try, and if I don't get them up before I go to work, try and schedule them to go up while I'm at work. But half the time it doesn't work, and I'll end up having to post it when I get home from work. It's just a reality. So yeah, keep an eye out on Wednesdays and Saturdays for Bacon's World from now on. Those of you that watch Arc, Tuesdays, occasionally it'll maybe come out Monday, but we're gonna say Tuesday. Now, in the days in between, when I have time to do a tutorial video, that's when those will come out. And the maps, when I have time to get them started, that's when those will come out. Now, as far as server. So, many of you have asked for a long time about the server thing. I'm not big enough to get a server for free, guys. The YouTube channel's not big enough. I'll get laughed at if I ask for a server for free that I want to do like an open subscriber whitelist to. And the reason being is, like, I'd have to start with a max level server, right? I mean, there's 1,200 of you right now. If I make it free, who's to say 500 of you don't want to join that server? Do you guys know how much it costs a month to maintain a server that can run vanilla Minecraft, survival Minecraft properly with that many people logging in and out? Let's just say it's in the few $100s a month, and YouTube doesn't come close to covering that. Now, in the future, if it does, I'll do it. Absolutely. I'll set up a free-to-play where you're a subscriber, you just have to private message me and I'll whitelist you, but I have to be big to cover the cost of that. I have to make enough ad revenue to cover that. I'm nowhere even close. I don't even make money every month. It's like a couple times a year at best. And also, I'd need a ton of people to help me admin it. So that's something that's like way out. We're talking like over 10,000 subs before that can ever happen. In the meantime, many of you have expressed for a long time wanting to do it. So I've been thinking for a while about doing Patreon. I could set up Patreon. It would be a barrier to entry. So only patrons will get whitelisted on the server. And basically, Patreon will be set up to fund the server. Okay? So, I mean, if you want to throw some more money my way, go ahead. I'm not going to complain. But I'll do like somewhere in the, $3 to $5 a month commitment thing gets you access to the server. And those funds will go to fund the server. If there's funds over and above the cost of the server, long term they'll go to like setting up, say, maybe a modded server and a PvP server. But I think we would start with just a vanilla SMP because that's what most of you would want. And I will record on it occasionally and play on it occasionally. It won't be a regular series. It will be like most other YouTubers where I come play on it and hang out with you guys occasionally. And when we do some interesting stuff, I'll record it and feature it on the channel. But the predominant reason is to give you guys a place to play together and play with me occasionally. So I want your feedback on this, guys. Sound off in the comments if you think that's something you would be interested in, and if you would be interested in committing a couple bucks a month to help do something like that. And if you do, I will look into getting a proper server, getting a proper server host, setting up the patron as a means to do it, etc. I think it would be a good way to start. Let me know. Now, for those of you that would want to know, well, what would you do with the funds over and above? It'll go into a slush fund for the patron servers, and if there's an excess of money over and above that, that will become a slush fund for YouTube to help grow YouTube. Okay, I'm not going to, spend it on beer or a new bike or anything like that. If there are funds over and above because some of you decide to donate over and above, or just because there's an excess after covering the patron stuff, that will go directly back into the channel. And what I mean by that is I will set the patron to go up into a separate account. And as the funds continue to grow, it will go to stuff like proper sound paneling for me to record with, maybe a higher end mic, new graphics card, hot swappable hard drives, maybe even long-term a second rendering computer, like a new gaming PC, and this one will become the rendering computer. Because let me tell you, a big bottleneck is recording and then having to, the PC's dead while I do all the audio and video editing and render out the video. That's tons of dead time, guys, that I could be recording. So a second PC would essentially double things. Because yes, I have to edit, and that's dead time. But then while it's rendering out, I could be recording another video, etc. So that's where the overage would go. Anyways, those are my thoughts, guys. Please sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. And if that's something that sounds likely with all of you, I'll start the ball rolling. I've already talked to some people in the background. I just haven't gotten the ball rolling. But yeah, it's something I feel we could do at this point. So let me know. And anything else you have to tell me in the comments, feedback's always appreciated, guys. As always, smash that like, and thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye.